Some supplies for you.
You know, I'll only take large quantities off your hands. I can't do much with individual cans. Show me what you got.
That isn't enough. Do you train technicians too?
I don't have, time. Right, I don't have time for that. But I've seen Vivian joggle a wrench now and again. Not that she comes close to my level of skill, but she can show you how to open a can, that sort of thing. Go and ask her. You can find her in the merchant storehouse.
What do you do here?
I solve problems. In theory, anyway. These shiny little buddies here, the ones we're endlessly tinkering with, sooner or later they're supposed to fill the gaps in our ranks of soldiers.
Looks like it might be a while.
That's not quite true. I already have a prototype. All it needs is a little testing. You try getting results with a roll of wire and a few rubber bands. I'm not the problem here. I was trained by Master Goddard. May the Creator bless his soul. Unfortunately, my work here also makes me irreplaceable. I can never find the time to go out and give my prototype a proper field test.
I'll test it for you if you like.
Oh, well, sure. I mean, why not? I would prefer to test it myself, but I won't turn down the offer. Right, so I'll set the prototype to run a routine outside the castle. I want you to follow and observe. It's programmed to protect us from enemies, so you should pay attention to how well it identifies and fights threats. Keep a record of how long it takes to deal with the enemies. I need to know if it's running efficiently or not. It should be approximately 37.5% faster at threat recognition compared to previous combat mechs.
Got it.
Great. Just hold on a second then. I'll send it on its guard routine. Get ready to give chase. Unit ZX-01. Initialize new routine. Execute routine Alpha 1 with subroutine B. Huh. Well, these readings are a little odd. What the... Oh, dear. I have the sinking feeling that I might need to work on the prototype a little bit longer.
You don't say.
Sorry, I must have made a mistake when calibrating the enemy detection. Good thing we managed to destroy it, huh? Kind of a shame, though. Now I have to start from scratch again. Still, thanks for wanting to help out, I appreciate it. I'll let you know when I have a new prototype ready for testing. Provided you still want to help, I mean.
Yeah, I'm not so sure of that.
Here, take this. We'll call it hazard pay. Thanks for your help. I got a lot of work ahead of me now, developing a new prototype.
Never let your guard down. Situational awareness. Keep your comrades safe by keeping the end with the hole in it pointed towards the enemy. What's going on in the back? Are you breaking formation?
No, sir.
Who gave you permission to open your mouth? I think you need some extra training. A lap around the yard. Move it! Cry yourselves to sleep later if you like, but while you're standing here in front of me, you will maintain formation. Soft little mama's boys are of no use to me. Loudmouth braggarts are no use to me. I need you to find your limits, because, make no mistake, you will need to push them in combat. Hey, you! You're interrupting my training! Get in formation!
Actually, I just wanted to talk.
Well, you've come to the wrong place! Look, I'm sure your intentions are good, but right now, I'm busy whipping these morons into shape! It's a miracle that most of these numbskulls even showed up today. There's twice as many who didn't even bother!
Why would that be?
You're asking for reasons? These idiots don't have reasons. They're like cattle. Lazy cattle. It is my duty to make sure that everyone who leaves this yard knows how to do their job. In order to achieve that, I need a little discipline. Unless I beat some sense of the real world into their thick skulls, they'll be off with the others preaching blue skies and sunshine. No amount of belief in the Creator will save you if you're faced with the barrel of a gun or some deadly creature's jaws.
In that case, it would indeed be wise to strengthen defensive measures.
True, but clever remarks have nothing to do with it. Guys like your friend there make terrible soldiers, always tripping over their own feet. If you're not one of these runts, come back tomorrow and I may have a use for you. All in! The Creator may have made you, but I'll be the one who hones you, makes you useful. If you think it'll be easier somewhere else, then get out of my sight! If you can't handle the training, then go home and cry to your mothers! If you believe it's tough in here, then try making friends with those monsters out there! I hope you understand me. Now, back to the barracks!
I see. I want to learn from you.
Then you'll have to show up at the crack of dawn tomorrow, just like everyone else.
I wasn't planning on waiting that long.
If I had to teach everyone individually, we would have a great army. In about 100 years.
What if I paid you?
Special treatment in exchange for Elex. A few more shards would certainly help us out. I'll make you a deal. I will charge you a small fee for each unit of training, regardless of whether you back out or not. In exchange, I will help you improve your melee and ranged combat skills. I can also show you how to use your equipment more effectively.
Let's get started.
Then stop wasting my time!
You said you had a use for me?
That's correct, soldier. Listen up. I'm gonna lay it all out. I've asked around about you. Seems you've already had military training. They also say you're a specialist in foreign terrain. Personally, I'd have put you on latrine duty, but there's more to you than I thought. I'm offering you a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to put your skills to real use. Interested?
Sure. Where should I start scrubbing?
Ah, we've got a joker on our hands. Too bad I'm not in a laughing mood. Let me be clear. We have very few supporters, even fewer soldiers. And an army that can't fight is no army at all. These walls are a prison. I want us to escape. And to do that, we need soldiers. People who know what they're doing, not a bunch of religious nutjobs who think prayer's the answer. I don't care if we're working with thieves or thugs or any kind of criminal. Beggars can't be choosers.
And you think I'm a little bit of all those things, right?
No, we're talking right now because you spend time with these sorts of people. And don't try to tell me otherwise. I want to use your connections to win these people over to our cause. Can I count on you?
You can. What do you need me to do?
You've got backbone. Good. I'll keep it short. I'm sure you're familiar with the Outlaws' Crater. They're savages. Toss their trash straight out onto the street. They treat their people the same way, but we can use the people they throw out like trash. Head to the crater, find out who's on their hit list, and bring them here.
It is peculiar that external influences have such a lasting effect on life.
What do you mean?
Had it not been for the comet, human development might have taken a very different course.
That's true. The two of us wouldn't be here.
In that sense, I am glad to be the result of a catastrophe. Why do these individuals live surrounded by refuse? Statistically speaking, their risk of infection.
Most people aren't interested in statistics.
I understand. The investment of energy required for interpretation is not proportional to the result.
I think they would say they don't give a fuck.
Noted. I am ready to continue with my studies. Will you help me?
That was the deal.
Excellent. Then I will briefly explain the nature of my next experiment. You already know that I am making an effort to become more human. A key aspect of human behavior is sharing one's possessions out of pure altruism.
You believe performing an altruistic act will make you more human.
I admit it's complicated. We must contend with a certain degree of irrationality. Is altruism a concept that could be applied to an algorithm?
I don't have the slightest clue.
Neither do I, which is why I need to enact this experience and examine the result.
So you want to give stuff away?
Yes, there is no need for it to be complicated. I could share food with someone, for example. How did you come up with such an idea?
It worked out kind of well once before. The problem is you're a cyborg. You don't need to eat. So if you give food away, you wouldn't be recreating what it means to be human.
Please, explain.
Your good deed has to be selfless, or it won't count. And it can't be selfless if you don't need the food you're giving.
I see. What if, instead of giving the food away, I decided to sell it for profit?
I mean, that would be the opposite of selfless, but...
Good. Then let's proceed as planned. All I need now is some food. Meat, for example.
You can find meat with ease.
But I am not familiar with it. Can you help me?
Okay, I'll see what I can do. 10 chunks of raw meat ought to do it.
As soon as you procure it, I will gladly take it off your hands.
Here, 10 pieces of raw meat.
Perfect. To give them away.
I suggest giving it to people whose friendship you value. Then it'll really be worthwhile.
Give me an example.
What about the hunters who work to keep the bastion stocked with food?
I am not convinced. If there's anyone capable of acquiring meat by themselves, it's surely the hunters.
True, but a gift from you would save them a lot of work.
And that would make it a selfless act?
Yeah, in some respects. I wouldn't bother asking Kaya. I don't think she'd have a lot of use for raw meat. There are plenty from the names we've listed so far.
Excellent. Then let's start right away.
I don't think you need me anymore. I mean, you're the one who wants to get all charitable.
That is true, but I don't feel confident that I will find the right tone to express my sentiments. I would much rather have my mentor present.
Okay, if you insist. Let's go together. I'll lead you to who I think should get the goods.
Thank
I'm coming for you!
that what you will.
See you around.
I'll get you!
Nice. That'll be useful. No, just can't do that yet. Nice.
I still remember how you flew up just such a tower years ago.
Help me out. What happened?
Nothing. But perhaps now would be a good opportunity to test my powers of imagination.
Go on.
Well, you flew up there and saw a bird.
Ah. Let's say it's a start.
Why do people gather in a place like this? Are they seeking physical proximity, or do they wish to shield themselves from harmful...
That'll teach you to talk back to me. Well, look what we have here. Just in time for our little party. Looks like this one's finished. But I'm not, so what do you think? Want to take his place?
I see you haven't changed.
Can't say the same about you, idiot. Still wasting your life in that shithole?
Not anymore. A lot's happened since then. What are you doing here anyway? Thought you were with the outlaws.
Used to be. I'm done with those assholes. Berserkers are in charge at the fort now. To hell with that. Then there's Baxter up at the crater. Fucker wanted me to work my way up from the bottom. You believe that? My own people. Figure I might as well hang out with the crazies here.
Looks like you got a good thing going.
Hey, they're a bunch of violent psychos. Of course they love me. You know how it is. We both know how to land on our feet. Still hanging out with that little tramp? What was her name? Kaya? Heard you two had a kid.
Yeah, it's been, interesting.
Whatever. None of my business.
What about your brother? Still in touch with him?
Logan? Screw him. Ever since the Berserkers kicked him off the throne, he's just another asshole. Hangs around the coast these days. Still acting like he's a duke, though. Murder, robbery, the huge. Who cares? I have other plans.
Like what?
The Morcons might be crazy, but at least they get right to it. Something needs doing, they get it done. No fucking around.
Sounds like the perfect match.
Not the smartest bunch, though. Could be taking over the world, but they'd rather hide down here. You ask me, they should have climbed out of this hole a long time ago. It's like they're scared shitless of everyone out there.
What do you mean?
What they need is an emissary. Someone to tell the other factions how it's gonna be.
Since when do you care about other people?
I used to care about you, didn't I, asshole? Or have you forgotten already? Anyway, things have changed. It's a whole new game.
What kind of game?
You been out there lately? There's giant towers all over the place. War, plagues, all kinds of shit. Of course, the Morcons have no idea what's going on. The odd vandal comes back from a raid with a scrap of information. It's not enough. We have to start talking to the other factions. Either that or we get slaughtered.
I don't believe this. You want to be the Morcon emissary? Open up diplomatic relations with the other factions?
You think I'm just good for ripping out throats. This is about survival, man. More cons know how to kill, but they don't have the brains for negotiation. Someone's gotta step up. Might as well be me.
Yeah, but I mean,
What?
well, you're rude, aggressive, and never see anyone else's point of view.
Oh yeah? Well, fuck you.
Not exactly the best qualities for a diplomat.
You wouldn't know diplomacy if it spit in your face. Are you Mr. Self-Control now? More like Mr. Fuck the entire world. You think a punch to the face is a fucking icebreaker.
Okay, point taken.
Damn right, so don't go lecturing me.
I need people I can trust. I could really use someone like you.
I'm listening.
Renegades and anyone willing to fight the invaders in their towers are gathering at the Bastion of Caracas.
Yeah, I heard. Why do you think I was telling you my plans? But first, you'd have to do something for me.
What?
I help you with your crazy plan, you help me with mine.
Uh-huh. And just how much trouble am I getting into?
No big deal, just the other factions... Well, they kinda have issues with me. I need someone who knows how these assholes think. Someone who can get me in the door with them and have my back if things go south.
Okay, then. I help you with your diplomatic mission. You join the fight at the Bastion.
Noted.
Deal. Okay, let's see what group of freaks you put together at the Bastion. I bet it's a big old bunch of losers, drunks, and deadbeats.
You'll fit right in.
Guess I'll be seeing you. And quit staring at my ass!
I'm going for a smoke.
You can do that later.
I want to smoke now, so spare me your advice. Hang on. You look familiar. That deadpan expression. Ah, you must be Jax.
Have we met?
Don't think so.
How do you know who I am, then?
Heard all about you is all. You led some shit with the Alps, right? And then just disappeared.
That's an interesting interpretation.
We all got our baggage. You and I are alike in that. Hadn't expected to see you in this shithole. Want something from me? If not, I'm lighting up.
You're not from around here, are you?
Nah, I lived in the crater for a long time. Worked for one of Baxter's bootlickers. A bounty hunter, if you're interested. I was a fucking mutt on a leash. Whatever was going, I took it. Ah, but that was another life. I ain't proud of it.
Why didn't you find another job?
Paid too well. Shards don't grow on trees, you know? Also, I was pretty good at it.
How'd you end up here?
Was finishing up a contract. Had to put a bullet in some poor sap's skull. Just pull the trigger and job done. Didn't realize the poachers were after my target too. I was so focused on the hapless sod, I didn't notice them. Of course, they wanted to know who got to their prey first. I was stuffed. There were too many of them. It was either dig my own grave or be taken here.
You don't seem that happy, though.
Who can say they truly are? Think of this as my home, though. I ain't any better anywhere else. The Berserkers hate anyone who's eaten from Baxter's palm. And I ain't heard shit from the clerics in a long time. And the Alps sure as shit ain't an option. At least here there's clear rules, clear structure.
You've never wanted to go back?
If I so much as put my little toe in the crater, that'd be that. But if you're going there, you could take something for me. Don't worry, it ain't much, and I'll pay you for it.
Nero put a bounty on your head.
Would have been surprised if he hadn't. But none of his goons have found me yet. You're not just telling me this because you want the shards for yourself, now are you?
No. I want to win you over for the clerics.
Am I hearing you right? You want me to join the clerics?
Yeah. Pack your stuff.
Fuck that. Guys like me are nothing but a target for the clerics. Have you forgotten my record? It's a mile long. I am a bounty hunter, not a saint.
Don't worry about it. They don't expect you to have a clean slate.
Even if that's true, it's not gonna happen. If I bolt now, I'll have a pack of poachers on my ass before you can say Caracas. And I can't exactly come knocking at the cleric's door with those assholes on my tail.
I'll escort you.
That won't cut it. As long as I'm listed as one of Ghosta's fighters, I'm stuck here.
Ghosta?
Go down to the cellar. You'll see what I mean.
So what's the problem? You won't fight?
If I bail on him, I'll definitely have more than a few of his bloodhounds on my ass.
You have to explain it to me.
Morcons listed as fighters in Ghosta's ranks have to make a pact. And there's only one way to dissolve that pact. Fighting. If you refuse to fight after making the pact, it's open season on your ass.
I'm heading to the crater soon. I'll take your package.
Good to hear it. I'll get it together by tomorrow. Just in case you have a change of heart.
That was remarkable.
Mean there's nothing. Smart decision, kid.
It makes you wonder how many people once lived here.
You should know better than anyone that Ghoster puts a price on.
That's why I sent you to him.
He never makes exceptions, not even for me. Think he even cares if the prisoners live or die?
I'm not afraid of hard work.
Easy to say, harder to prove. Understand this. If you... Okay, I don't think Marat can hear us anymore. Which means no more pointless bickering. I'm not taking you to Khan. I only said that to shut Marat up. I'm Dimitri, by the way. Now listen, if you really want to stay here, there's a few things you should know.
I don't want any trouble. Just take me to Khan.
Definitely not a good idea to have you running around here on your own. Someone has to tell you our rules and customs. Otherwise, you'll get in trouble.
No thanks. Just take me to Khan.
Your choice. Come on, then. One more thing you need to know. You don't speak unless Khan speaks to you. Understand?
You got it.
What are you doing here, Dimitri? You'd better have a good reason for leaving your post.
I need to talk to Khan.
But the Great Khan doesn't want to talk to you.
This stranger is asking for refuge.
Interesting.
Marat and I both think he'd make a good Morcon. We've lost a lot of people recently. We need good new replacements.
And he came here voluntarily, you say?
Yes.
That's unusual. Khan will consider your request. The stranger can stay here until Khan has made his decision. He should return tomorrow and await Khan's judgment.
You get all that?
Yeah. Why didn't he tell me that himself?
It's the rules. As a Morcon, I'm superior to you, and also responsible for you. It's a privilege to speak with the voice of Khan, and an even bigger one when Khan addresses you personally. So, you heard him. Any more questions?
Why doesn't Khan speak himself?
Khan is a resistor, and he takes his devotion to oblivion, to the void. I guess you'd say nothingness? Very seriously. He holds his tongue as a sign of his absolute devotion to the silence of Ravak.
Sounds a little over the top.
You think that's over the top? There have been followers of Ravak who have taken their own lives to be one with the void. To die is to rejoin the purity of the oblivion.
Idiots.
You'll understand once you've accepted the teachings of Ravak. Just realize that no one is expected to devote themselves to Ravak as much as Khan does. All that is expected of an ordinary Morcon is that they honor the balance. Speaking little or seeking the peace of death is honorable, but we're still people with free will. But if you want people here to respect you, you have to prove you also champion the will of Ravak. Oh, and don't forget to check in with Khan once in a while. If you really can't wait, you can pass the time in the cellar. Or just sleep.
I'm busy already.
Good, good. Then I can leave you alone with a clear conscience. Marat's probably complaining already. I better get back. You'll find me at the gate if you need me. See ya.
That was an unusual choice.
What do you want? We don't let your kind in here. Pay or get out.
Will this do?
No.
Come on. Tell me what you want.
What I want? Blood or sweat.
What?
That's what you can pay me in. So, which is it gonna be?
Blood? You mean I have to kill someone?
No, just a duel. No killing.
Against you?
Yeah. It's that, or you pay in sweat.
What does that mean?
Work. So, what's it gonna be?
Same for me.
Is he your master, or are you here by chance?
We are cooperating in the spirit of friendship, if that helps.
It does not. But you may both enter if your friend meets my requirements. What is your decision?
Blood. I'll fight you.
You promised me gladly. Endure and earn back some respect. Run, and you'll never have any.
I'm ready.
Then come at me.
Cut him to bits! Let's go!
Get on with it! Is anything gonna happen? Beat him speechless! Well, what are we waiting for? I'm gonna see a fight today! Is anything gonna happen? Aren't you itching to throw a punch? Get started! Smash his teeth in! Aren't you itching to throw a punch? Is anything gonna happen?
That was impressive.
Nobody has ever beaten me in a duel before. Ravok's name, who are you?
Name's Jax.
I never heard of you. Now I will never forget you. You've won my respect, Jax the Outsider. You will always be right away. May oblivion find you.
So? I think you're full of shit.
Hey, do you have a few shards to spare for me?
Here, take these.
Thanks. That's good of you. Now the day looks a little less bleak.
Excellent.
Fortune favors the stupid.
I heard things in Abessa are dire.
So, you made it past Betulga, huh? Welcome to the cellar, where only the alcohol counts. Here, this one's on the house.
Thanks.
If you want anything else, just holler. I don't serve piss here. Just the finest hooch from the hands of our dead enemies.
Is everyone treated so well here?
Of course! The best wares bring the best customers, as I always say. Not every innkeeper can say that with a straight face. Nobody here keeps a tab.
So, the guy at the door was an exception, right?
How so?
He was asking for shards.
Is that right? I'll deal with that right away.
I don't believe everything you hear.
Off the stool, scum!
I really could care less.
Can't you see I'm busy?
Apparently they live to the north.
I heard things in Abessa are dire.
You selling to my customers?
No,
Looks like Batulga's getting sloppy. Best remind him of his duties and introduce you to each other. You know the rule: no shards, no cellar.
I'll be sorted soon. Promise.
You'll be a bloody pulp soon. Get out of here, you fucking parasite. I don't believe it. That damn beggar's back. I hate beggars. Those lowlifes have no business in my cellar. What have I got to be upset about? You want to buy something?
I need information.
Ah, then you've come to the right place. The only small problem is that talking gives me such a dry mouth. Of course, I'd love to just help myself to a drink, but I wouldn't be able to stay in business if I did. Know what I mean?
You want payment.
To the point, huh? Then, yes, some small remuneration is required. Gotta make a living after all, and times are hard. Cheer up, though. First one's for free.
Who could teach me something?
There are a couple of places where you can learn. If you're interested in melee combat, talk to Batulga, but you would have figured that out on your own. Attila would be an alternative, but you'd have to be quick about it. Who knows how long the old codger will be at it. I'm sure he's already rotting away in his arena. Sloppy can teach you a thing or two about mining, but who knows where you'll find his lazy ass. If you want to know how to survive out there for more than an hour, Vlad might be your man. I think, anyway. But fuck it. The most important thing is what I can teach you. I'll show you how to take damage. What good are your muscles if you can't take a hit? And if you look at it that way, you should invest your shards with me right now.
Teach me something.
Remember to... My mouth gets up.
How did you come to have an inn?
The cellar ain't just any old inn. But how I came by it is a long story. I can give you the shortened version if you're really interested.
I'm all ears.
Okay. Well, I inherited the cellar from my father, Ravak bless his soul. Back then, he was a thorn in the resistors' side. When the dispute between the poachers and the resistors worsened, there was a change of thinking.
In what way?
Let's just say alcohol is good for more than just wrecking your liver. It can take the edge off pain.
So what?
Well, pain features pretty heavily in the Resistor's punishments. Haven't you heard of the Blood Cistern and the Tormentors? If not, then lucky for you. Not every Morcon who claims to serve Ravok can cope with torture without something to lessen the agony. The Resistors know that. That's why they turn a blind eye to booze. Don't practice what you preach, as the saying goes, I think. And all of this so the poachers don't go to the barricades.
I see. Then what?
Well, rowdy drunks are just as dangerous as a couple of troublemakers. So I devised a clever system to keep some order. But Tulga.
Isn't that bad for business?
Not at all. Batulga makes sure that only those with deep pockets are welcome in the cellar. Alexit has a nasty habit of disappearing out of the pockets of those who don't know how to defend themselves. The system works for me. Yeah, some scum slips through here and there, but Batulga is always happy to take out the trash. Next time, bye.
Well, I feel like I'm repeating myself. Apparently, they're still in Goliath. Apparently, they live to the north. Anyone who says so is a damn idiot. You have to take a chance when you find one. If you believe the rumors, they left. I really don't care that much. Apparently, they're still in Goliath. Well, I feel like I'm repeating myself. Whatever you want to tell me is probably unconvincing. I don't believe everything you hear. There's my way, and there's the wrong way. I really don't care that much. Think so? I think you're full of shit. Apparently they live to the north. I heard things in Abessa are dire. I really don't care that much. There's my way, and there's the wrong way. Fortune favors the stupid. I heard things in Abessa are dire. You and me both. Think so? I think you're full of shit. Well, I feel like I'm repeating myself. There's my way, and there's the wrong way. She would go getting involved with him. I really couldn't care less. You have to take a chance when you find one. If you believe the rumors, they left. She would go getting involved with him. Think so? I think you're full of shit. I really don't care that much. Apparently they're still in Goliath. She would go getting involved with him. There's my way. You and me both.
What do you want?
You have to take a chance when you find one. What do I care? What did you say? Whatever you want to tell me.
I'm watching you.
The worst thing about this disease is the feeling like I'm losing control.
doing sneaking around here?
Get out! Get out now! If you don't,
Good to
get
see
the
you.
hell out! Do that again!
I need information.
What do you want to know?
What's the word in the grotto?
Aha. Want to know what the local rumor mill's churning out, huh? Well, you've come to the right place. The word is, not all the poachers are bringing their loot back here. And since so few resistors drag their holy asses beyond the gate, it wouldn't be a bad idea. Who wouldn't mind a little something squirreled away for a rainy day? Guess you're wondering what that means to you, right? Well, one of my customers had one too many the other day and was babbling some real gems. Here, I made notes. Might just be a load of nothing, but only one way to find out. I'd go myself, but if I set foot from behind the bar, I reckon this place will burn down. If you want to hear other rumors, you know where to find me. Of course, if you dug a little deeper into your pockets, I could probably remember some interesting little tidbits.
Like what?
Stuff about Vlad and the voice of Khan, for example. Might be worth your while laying down some shards. Information is power and all that.
I need information. What should I know about the voice of Khan?
Well, that guy's a mystery. Nobody knows his name or his past. Hell, he don't seem to have an opinion on anything. He's up to something, though.
Can you be more specific?
Well, he's been seen holding something in his hand. But when he knows he's been seen, he stuffs it in his pocket. Don't know about you, but that seems pretty dodgy to me. And I see plenty of shady stuff here, I can tell you.
What do you know about Vlad?
Ah, Vlad. Let's just say not all rats lurk in alleys and under floorboards. Sometimes they're hiding in plain sight. Crouching, waiting for a fool. Vlad might seem all friendly and respectful, but don't fall for it. He's one of Khan's dogs. Just don't trust him. Don't let him talk you into something. Watch your tongue when you're with him. That's my advice.
Noted.
Listen, if you're going, keep your head down. He's standing in the back corner. Best he doesn't know that I told you about it.
Humans should pay attention to the lessons these ruins can teach.
It's about... A pit would solve many problems. The enemy is advancing. It's about time we did something. Don't stick together, we're lost. Good news is like good beer. Damn rare. I don't want to talk about it. A pit would solve many problems. I see it, the towers are just falling. We have to start taking responsibility. I see the towers are just falling. It's about time we did something. Better keep that to yourself. The enemy is advancing. It's about time we did something. A bid would solve many problems. We need to change our methods, or we'll run out of momentum.
Son of a bitch just took me.
How can I earn a few shards?
You're looking at your answer.
I'm not sure I'm cut out for bar work.
Not what I had in mind. You're a hatchet man. You got in a fight with Petulga after all. So how about taking part in my little contests? All you need is guts and some shards for your wager.
And this is all legal, right?
Legal? Of course. Absolutely. Just a harmless way to let off some steam. And nobody needs to know if a few shards change hands, do they?
Who's fighting in the contests?
Nice try. Wager first.
What? I need to bet before I know my opponent?
Yeah, of course. Where's the excitement otherwise? Soon as I see your stake, I'll tell you a bit about your opponent. Just tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready to fight.
That's what I'm talking about. How many shards you gonna wager?
I'm all in.
You're not messing around, are you? I like your style. Your first opponent's Dixon. Former outlaw. A lucky catch, if you ask me. Knows a thing or two about manhunting. Broke his arm, though, and we didn't have any quack salvers, so it healed badly. Doubt he'll give you much trouble.
Where can I find Dixon?
If he ain't just outside, he'll be in the War District. Just head up the steps towards the arena. You can't miss it.
Very quiet.
Ghosta sent me.
You're really gonna try every trick in the book to get me to join the clerics, aren't you?
I'll keep it up until you agree.
This isn't a great time for a duel.
Why not?
'Cause my arm's busted. A break don't heal overnight.
Are you copping out?
No, I was just hoping Ghost'd send me someone who don't know his ass from his elbow. Look, no dirty tricks, okay? Won't be your biggest fan if I can't smoke and wipe my ass after this.
At the same time. Any other wishes?
Guess not. Say when you're ready.
Let's fight.
Wanna fight? I'll give you one.
Attack!
That wasn't exactly a fair fight, was it? Think I'll take a break from getting beaten up for a while. Enjoy my shards. Don't forget to give Ghosta his cut.
Not so fast. The battle's over. Are you coming to join the clerics now?
I don't know. My life has been one fuck-up after another. I thought the Morcons would be my last stop. Let me sleep on it for a night, huh? Then I'll tell you whether I'm ready to pack my bags.
Stop making excuses. What are you hiding from?
Man, you might be quick on the draw, but I'm not. I've made a lot of mistakes in my life. I don't want this to be another one. Give me a few hours.
I guess I'll have to. I'll expect your answer tomorrow.
You'll get it. Promise.
I'll hold you to that. I beat Dixon.
What do you want? A medal? It'll be a good few months before he's back in shape. Here, take your wager and winnings. Minus a 10% organizer's fee.
You never said anything about a fee.
Ah, did I not? Must have slipped my mind. It's an unfortunate necessity, I'm afraid, if I'm to stay in business. Here, a little compensation. Let me know when you're ready for the next challenge. I'll tell you who your opponent will be.
I'm ready to fight.
That's what I'm talking about. How many shards you gonna wager?
I'm all in.
Your next opponent is Alexi. Tough bastard on the outside, but soft as tissue underneath. He thinks he can change his situation, make something of himself. Don't know where he got that notion from. Give him a good whooping. Maybe you can knock some sense into him.
Where can I find Alexi?
Well, he's often here in the cellar. But if not, you might find him in the cages. And as he ain't here at the moment, well, you can work it out.
No stealing, got it?
Weird.
Forgotten what's at stake, have you?
Then ask the distributor.
I did. No luck.
Then I can't help you either. Just keep my name out of this in the future, you hear?
May oblivion find you. It's not often that strangers visit the cages. And what do you want from me?
Ghosta says you're one of his duelists.
The bastard. I only play his game because I need the shards. And it's still not enough.
You don't want to fight?
Oh, I want to fight. But out there, with my brothers and sisters. If you're serious, though, then I'll give you the duel you're looking for.
Ready to duel?
Yeah, but not here. Let's find a better site. We can talk on the way. There's no hurry. Am I the first one you've challenged?
Nah, that was Dixon.
Did you win?
I suppose you could say that.
Then well done. You like the grotto? It must seem an unlikely existence, living so far underground, no?
You should air this place out.
Good idea. But seriously, tell me, how is the outside world? Have those weird purple critters cleared out yet?
Not much sign of that happening anytime soon.
Damn. I was hoping things would calm down. Those resistors... If they keep it up, this whole place will fall apart. Oh well. Almost there. Just so you know, I'm in this to win. I'm no pushover like Dixon. Just make sure you give it your all. This spot'll do. Anyone gets in our way, that's their bad luck.
Ready.
Took you long enough. Come on! Draw your weapon! Blink! You bet. There we go. I thought you had my back. It showed me. You fight like that, you deserve to win. See Ghosta for your reward. Those shards are better off with you than him.
Fortune favors the stupid.
I defeated Alexei.
Huh. I'm impressed. Sure you've had easier opponents. Here, take your wager and winnings. Minus 10%, of course. Let me know when you're ready for the next challenge. I'll tell you who your opponent will be.
I'm ready to fight.
That's what I'm talking about. How many shards you gonna wager?
I'm all in.
Yagen will be your next opponent. Crazy bastard, this one. Tough as old boots, too. But you can take him, I reckon. I'll give you a couple of tips. First, he likes wailing on people weaker than him, even when they're down. Killed his fair share of combatants. Second thing is, hang on, best not. This gem's worth something. A few shards and it's yours.
Where can I find Yagen?
If he ain't on guard duty giving people shit, he'll be leaning against a wall somewhere. Just keep your ears open. You can usually hear the moron from a mile away.
I really couldn't care less.
You the guy from Ghosta's tournaments?
Yeah, so?
You're gonna fight Yagen. Do us workers a favor and lose, would you? If you don't, it'll be us that suffers. And we'll suffer bad. Last loss he had, he killed 2 of us.
So I'm supposed to take one for the team?
Please? He'll hold back a little if it's you. He don't never hold back on us. I ain't expecting you to do it for free. I'll pass the cap around among the boys. Get something together. You'll do all right out of it. I'll leave everything we can collect with Sloppy. Go get it off him after the fight. You'll find him in one of the tunnels. I gotta get back to work. Don't leave us hanging, okay?
Can I make it any clearer? Put your backs into it, worms! Move!
Hey, you.
Fuck you. I don't talk to outsiders.
You got a minute?
Heretics. It's always the same with you. Stick to us like shit on boots. Takes a lot of effort to scrape you off.
That's your answer?
You still here? Listen, if you've got something to say, then let's hear it. But I'll still be telling you to disappear afterwards.
You're quite the diplomat.
You've got a smart mouth that I'll happily help keep shut for you. And just so you know, I'm in charge of keeping things running smoothly around here. You don't like that? Then you best avoid me.
Ghosta sent me.
I'll pay my dues. He doesn't have to worry about that.
I don't care about your debt. I'm here about the tournaments.
That piece of shit allowed a stranger to join our fights? Disgusting.
You done yapping? I want to fight now.
Oh, it's gonna be fun feeding you your own teeth.
He is, as the expression goes, keeping a straight face. Do not underestimate him.
Clever boy. Now shut your mouth. Adults are talking. But not here. Follow me. Hey, you two! Follow me! You can forget all about the Elexit. But if you really want a demonstration, take a deep breath and enjoy the walk. Because soon you won't be able to anymore. Don't you dare move! Don't touch him until I'm through with him! Then drag him to the gates by his tongue! Vermin need crushing! That's the lesson you're about to learn! Ready, scum? Lower your weapon! That's more like it!
Let's go.
Alright, where's my liquor?
Liquor? What the hell are you talking about?
I always fight with a drink in me. Ghost did not tell you that? Don't say you ain't brought any. Got to have my liquor. It's a tradition. So hand it over. I'll even give you a few shards you can spend on getting your wounds stitched up afterwards.
Here, don't choke on it.
Nice bit of liquor, that. I'm almost starting to like you. Here's your change. Now let's get back to me crushing you. Come here! Get on with it!
Get in there!
Get stuck in! Is this a playground or what? He needs a good smack!
Are they still taking bets?
Let's go!
Make up your minds.
Somebody call the Undertaker!
That was remarkable.
Careful with that gun, will ya?
Not so dumb after all.
What happened?
We fought. I won.
You don't deserve victory. You fought without honor.
And yet, there you are, with all the blood and bruises on you.
You'll pay for this.
Not with the winnings Ghost owes me, I won't.
Just you wait. What are you looking at? This fight's over! Get out of here before I really show you what a proper fight is. Maggots? You're all worthless maggots. I hate outsiders.
Let me do my job, or I'll get in trouble.
There's my way, and there's the wrong way.
What did you say?
I beat Yagan.
Can't say I ain't pleased. I want some booze to help him forget his loss. Speaking of which... Here, take your wager and winnings. Minus 10%, of course. Let me know when you're ready for the next challenge. I'll tell you who your opponent will be.
I'm ready to fight.
That's what I'm talking about. How many shards you gonna wager?
I'm all in.
I only got one fighter left on my roster. Think you might recognize him. Goes by the name of Batulga. Batulga wants to put that defeat behind him, it seems. Heard he's been training pretty damn hard. Oh, and one more thing. Batulga's not interested in shards, so I'm stumping up his wager out of my own pocket.
So, he fights with no chance of winning anything?
It's all about honor. Likes proving himself or some crap. I don't argue. Hey, I wouldn't try and hold out for too long in there. That way, we'll all get something out of this. Apart from you, of course. The chances of you beating him a second time are pretty slim anyway.
What do I care?
Ah, so you're going to be fighting in Ghosta's challenges?
Wrong. I'm here to show other fighters their limits. Haven't shown you yours yet. I just can't let that slide. You know this dance. We fight until only one of us is standing. You pick the time you want to get your beating.
You want to fight? Let's do it.
Now I will show you true strength. Draw your weapon.
Are they starting soon?
Move!
Knock him down! Nice hit! Let's go! How much longer do you want to wait?
What's up with you?
Cut him to bits! Let's go!
Play.
Let's go!
Knock him down!
Less of that, please, and thank you. You beat me. Again. The world no longer makes sense. I need to toughen up more. Maybe go and take my chances on the surface.
A good fight.
For you, maybe. Don't know what you and Ghosta agreed to, but I suppose I'd better tell him I lost. May Ravak be with you.
Whatever you want to tell me is probably unconvincing.
I beat Batulga.
For the second time! Oh, Ravak, spare me. How the hell did you manage that?
Could give you a demonstration if you like.
No, it's okay. That won't be necessary. Here, take your wager and winnings. Minus 10%, of course.
Thanks.
Wait, before you go.
What?
Are the shards that important to you? Elex, it just weighs down a man of the world like yourself, doesn't it?
Make your point, Ghosta.
Well, it's just that I've had this potion gathering dust on a shelf for a while. Not a clue what it does. But you're a gambling man. I could part with it for a special price. What do you say? Do we have a deal?
That's supposed to be an offer?
So you're a thief as well as a hard bastard?
You can do better than that.
What? I'm practically giving it away.
Keep your potion, then.
Okay, look. I'll reduce the price a bit, but that's as low as I can go.
All right. I'll take the potion.
Excellent. You won't regret it. Well, you might, but too late now. Sure, it'll be fine. Just down at 1. No more betting for now, I'm afraid. Still, you should stop by every so often. After all, I've got the best range in the grotto.
Why do I feel like I'm repeating myself?
What do I care?
You and me both.
I heard things in Abessa are dire.
Apparently they live to the north.
Anyone who says so is a damn idiot.
You have to take a chance when you find one.
I really couldn't care less.
Fortune favors the stupid.
If you believe the rumors, they left.
You and me both.
About your package.
Ah, you're just in time, my man. Here you go.
So, who are they for?
Hey, don't just stuff them away like that. Do you have any idea what I went through to make up that bunch? Called in all sorts of favors, even gave away some damn cigarettes. Caracas ain't a Don, after all. It was a minor miracle I even managed to pull together a bouquet. Can you guess who the lucky recipient is?
A woman.
A remarkable powers of deduction, Detective Dumbass. My wife, in fact. It's shit, but I can't go anywhere near the crater. Baxter's guys would be on me in a flash. So, I need a willing delivery man.
Sure, I'll do it.
A capable guy like you will find this easier than rolling a cigarette.
What's your wife's name?
Sophie. You'll find her to the north of the Crater City. Thanks, man. This means a lot to me. I won't forget it.
Give me more information on where I can find your wife.
Okay, it's not difficult. The Crater City has northern and southern entrances, right? Take the northern one. The one that doesn't go to Ignadon. You'll find her there. Stay a ways outside of the city walls.
Will you join the clerics?
I told you I need time to think. It's not the kind of decision I can make on the spot. Come back later, okay?
That was impressive.
Hello. Good deal. If you ever need anything else, just come to me.
Sophie and Matilda. This must be where Dixon's family's buried. Guess that's what Dixon wanted from me.
Over there!
Hey, asshole. Over here.
It was a pleasure doing business with you.
About your package. Why didn't you tell me your wife was dead?
I wasn't sure you'd take the job if I did.
Why was this so important to you?
My wife and daughter meant everything to me. Made my life worth living. She always wanted flowers on her birthday. Never understood it myself. As soon as you pick them, they're dying. Guess that's pretty appropriate now. Thanks for doing this, man. Can't tell you how much it means to me.
How did your family die?
They were, burned.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry. How'd it happen?
Been wondering that for a long time. I was out collecting debts for Nero, the usual. And when I came back, well, the hut was ashes. I just stood there for hours, watching the glowing embers wink out.
Did you find out what started the fire?
Nah, don't matter much. Have you seen them huts in the crater? One spark or short circuit is all they need to go up. It's all in the past now, anyway. I bumped a lot of chems into my body. Drank like a fish. But I got through it. All I got left now is my smoking. Who knows? Maybe the Morcons will help me kick that too.
Will you join the clerics?
I told you I need time to think. It's not the kind of decision I can make on the spot. Come back later, okay?
Shit. I don't know. Will you join the clerics?
I will. Under one condition.
Okay.
I don't want the Morcons or bounty hunters to find me. I can't leave any tracks. If I can count on your silence, we have a deal.
I'll keep my mouth shut. You have my word.
Then we've got a deal. I'll become a cleric. I still can't believe it.
Can you find your own way to the castle?
Sure. I'll tell my boys I'm going out bounty hunting. Once I'm out, I'll disappear. With any luck, no one will be surprised. Poachers sometimes end up as troll food. Oh, by the way, take this. I don't need this stuff anymore, so it might as well go to good use.
Thanks. When you gonna head out?
Soon. You can let the clerics know. See you around, buddy.
Ugh, my head. Infection. I'd already forgotten about it again. If I don't get a handle on it, that thing is going to happen to me. About the outlaw. Ready for an interim report?
You have my undivided attention.
I recruited a former bounty hunter.
That's exactly the sort of person we need. Obviously, I'll keep an eye on him. Well done. Here's your payment. Was that it?
I'm still working on it.
Take your time. Rushing headlong into the job won't help.
I want to learn. Good. Nice.
Over there! How do you make a decision when you do not have any statistical information on which to base it?
Intuition.
And if you are incorrect?
Is your car old or broken? Nothing so bad there's no way it'll go? We'll exchange it for lots of dough! No! Can't use that! They'd laugh me out of town!
Where was I?
Improvisation.
I would like to have your talents.
Is your car old or broken? Then come to the scrap dealer. We have deals, and we're as honest as the day is long. Let us shred her and earn some cheddar. Oh, that can't be the ad. Nobody's gonna take that seriously. Gotta figure something else out. God.
I'm in.
Is your car old or broken? Then come to the scrap dealer. Be smart. Scrap your devices. Nobody else offers you better prices.
gun as the last one. Now there has to be something better.
Halt! Don't come any closer.
You gotta be shitting me, kid.
Oh, I see you're not... Well, whatever. Don't matter. Mixed you up with someone else.
Who were you expecting?
Thought you were one of my overseers checking I'm doing my mission.
Who's your overseer?
If I told you, I have to kill you.
Okay, fair enough.
Sucks, I know, sorry. I don't make the rules.
And what rules are these, then?
You know all that shit the patriarchs keep shoving down the throats of us young vandals? Divine something, destruction, balance, all that crap. Who gives a f***?
Oh, I see you're a bit of an expert in Morcon ideology.
Actually, I'm not. Which is probably why I'm always in deep shit.
What's a Morcon doing out here alone?
Yeah, I know. Dangerous and all that. I gotta carry out my mission, though, even if it kills me.
What exactly is your mission?
Some damn nightshades keep coming scarily close to the grotto entrance. My overseer told us he knows where the nest is. So, he sent me out here to take care of it.
He sent you, on your own, to clear out a nest of nightshades? Shit, kid. Hate to tell you, someone really wants to get rid of you.
Look, I had to overcome a lot to become a vandal, okay? I could be pretty mean in a fight.
Maybe so, but nightshades aren't to be messed with. Those things are too tough even for me at the moment.
Tell me something I don't know. But still, it's my job, so I gotta do it.
Listen, kid, there's no way you should be doing this on your own. Not without a lot more training, anyway. You're a vandal, right? Then you definitely haven't earned the battle scars you need for a job like this.
I guess you're right. But that would mean...
Yup. Somebody wants to get rid of you.
Shit. Maybe you're right. But what am I supposed to do about it? They'll kill me if I just give up and slink back to the grotto. Then how will I show what this little guy's capable of, huh?
Fine. I'm going to regret this, but I'll help you.
Really? Huh. I wasn't expecting that. You're not even one of us. Why would you put your life on the line for me?
Stop asking dumb questions, or I might change my mind.
All right, I'll shut up. So, what do we do now? Got a plan?
First, tell me exactly where this nest is supposed to be.
Shouldn't be too far from here, back there in the wilderness. I could take you there if you like.
Oh no, you stay here. I'll take care of the nightshades.
Oh, okay. If you're sure. Well, thanks. I have the coordinates from my overseer.
Good. Give them to me. I'll mark the location on the map in my adjutor.
Okay. Look, you sure you don't want my help?
If you really want to help, keep your ass out of the way, kid.
Fair enough. I owe you one, man.
Not yet, you don't.
Okay, I'll hang back. Good luck.
Excellent.
That didn't work. That didn't work. I do believe I've saved your ass. The Nightshade's nest is history.
You killed all of them? Seriously?
Those Nightshades won't be bothering anybody else.
Huh? Man, I can't wait to tell my overseer.
Just be glad you're still in one piece. If I were you, I'd keep your head down. Try not to get signed up on another suicide mission.
Yeah, you're right. Listen, man, I owe you one doesn't cut it. You saved my life. Please take this.
Don't mention it. Just get out of here, and try and keep a low profile, right?
You got it. Thanks again.
Why would a person prefer isolation to human interaction?
It's hard to explain.
Why? Your experience in this area is quite extensive.
There's more than one answer to that question. It depends on the person.
Note to self. Initiate a survey with the greatest possible number of participants. Over there!
Stop right where you are, pal. You aren't going anywhere until you pay up.
Pay? For what?
For safe passage, genius. We've got to keep an eye on you if you're traveling through here. But we're not greedy. For just 100 Elexit, we'll have your back.
Really? And what if I decide I don't need your protection?
Well, that would be unwise. Without it, anything could happen to you. You give us the dough, or we smash your head. Got it?
Let me pass, or I will kill all of you.
Your choice, pal. Now you're about to see my dark side.
That was remarkable.
Coming for you!
Huh?